all the people, the poor people that were leaving the city to go to the country, different places, because they're building new, they're actually going to inaugurate soon a new train track that they've built under the lake. And they were supposed to cut the old electrical connections, you know. And you know what they did? They cut the new ones. So that was a problem. So it really stopped all the trains from going out. Well, that was clumsy. Now here on the left side, in there's a hotel, the Nordic Sea Hotel, where they have an ice bar, you know, where everything's made out of ice, the bar, the glasses. They give you a coat with gloves to hold the glass. And it's about, vi ska till höger här, 7 degrees below zero in there. It's not really that cold, but you get the impression that it's colder because the visual expression, you know, that it is ice actually makes you feel like it's colder. And in the north of Sweden, very north, Jukkasjärvi it's called, near Kiruna, there we also have an ice hotel where people stay, you know, when they sleep on beds of ice. But they have got I was going to say a bear skin. No, but they've got a deer skin, you know, to sleep on, and of course some nice sleeping sacks. And people even get married there. Marriage on ice. Have you heard of that? It's an expression, right? And here is a long pedestrian street. You see, if you look to the right, you see all the way to the old town. And in this shop here on the right side, Greta Garbo used to work before she became a star and before she went to Hollywood. And here on the right side is the Haymarket where they sell fruits and vegetables and things. And here on the right side you see this blue building with the lovely sculpture of Orpheus in front of it. That's the concert hall, and this is where they have the awards of the Nobel Prizes on the 10th of December. Nu kör vi rakt ner då. And then later they have the banquet in the city hall. And all the prizes are awarded here except the Peace Prize, which is done in Oslo. Now why is that? Well, that is because when Alfred Nobel wrote his will, his testament, he at that time, you see, he died in 1896 on the 10th of December, which is why we celebrate the Nobel festivities on the 10th of December. But at that time, Norway was in union with Sweden, and that lasted until 1905, from 1814 until 1905. These two buildings that we are passing now were the tallest buildings in Europe in 1926 when they were inaugurated. And this street they built before the Olympic Games that were held here in 1912. And all these cinemas that you see here, they are from that time. And all the films are subtitled, so it wouldn't be a problem if you wanted to go to the cinema here. You could see an English film without any problem. It's not dubbed like in many countries. It's the same thing on television. That's why, you know, it's good for people to learn English. Actually, it's been mandatory to learn English in school since 1962. And now they start quite early, you know, to learn English in school. Some schools they started in the first grade or in the second or third, but not later than that. But of course, you know, it depends on how good a student you are, how well you learn your grammar and so on. Nu tar vi till höger här då. So now we are on the mainland and we are in the eastern part of the city. This is the posh area with all the posh shops, you know, like Louis Vuitton, George Jensen, Chanel, etc. And you also have these fancy nightclubs and restaurants here. So it's a popular area, and you should see at night, young people are standing, in queues. Even in the winter when it's freezing cold, they stand in a queue for 1 hour to get inside, That is the advantage of getting older, that you don't have to stand in a queue to get into a nightclub. It wouldn't be worth it. You see these shops here like Chanel and Louis Vuitton, and there are also exclusive antique shops. Ja, nu ska vi
Everything seems to be that side.
Ja. Och då kan vi ju göra det så att vi kör runt Valdemarsudde där, så ser du också. Nej, vi kör den där.
Certainly nice and clean.
Okay, now we're still in this posh area, and now you'll see on the left side the Royal Theatre.